Alright, so we're going to do just a little bit of outdoor electric mowing. And I got my weed whacker out now too. Had to go to Home Depot and I had to get some more of these. I got some of the string to actually restring it, but it's a little more of a pain. So it's my little weed whacker. I only bought this weed whacker though. It's electric. Of course I could not imagine having any sort of gas. If I could afford an electric car I'd get one, but obviously I cannot. This little wimpy battery, 15 minutes max you get out of that. Really wimpy. So it's good enough to, we'll do the weed whacking later. I'm gonna do the backyard. So I got some of those for that. So let's go back in my backyard and we'll chit chat a little bit. Tell you what's going on. So yesterday was almost 90 degrees. Today is gonna be 90 degrees, but not really down here. Not down here in, oh, I just put a new clothesline up too for my mother. She's having a hard time going in the back. So now I have a third clothesline. I have this clothesline here, but she can't get down the stairs now. Well, she can, but. So I put another line way up there. It's way up on the top there, see it? My clothesline, just so she can open the door and hang the clothes, but I gotta lower it. See, the clothesline goes from there. And it goes all the way up. It's way up there. She has another clothesline in the back. But as things progress, she's having trouble moving around as much. She usually does her clothes from this window back here. I made windows. Not the greatest, but right there. And that's the one she's always been using, but she's having trouble now getting to that window. So I put another clothesline up there. We gotta lower it though, so you can reach it. All right, so let's do a little mowing. That's, I don't know, it's like the fourth or fifth, probably the fourth time now I've mowed. Trees have grown since the last time we were out here, so everything is still in sprummer, not quite summer yet. But today, see, that tree grows right up. It's nice and grown since the last time I was here. Even in the last week or so. Let's see, birds. I got a little bird's nest in there too. There's a bird's nest there. I showed you a little video of that little bird. I don't know if he made it or not. Never seen him come back out again. So, worst case, he was back in his nest when he passed away. This is my little bird's nest. It's kind of dilapidated, but that one up in the top left corner is the one that's usually used. It's the bird condo, but nobody else is using the other three spots. But usually that one right there in the top left. It's really dilapidated, but still usable. I heard birds in it before. I think they're all done now, though. I don't know. I don't think my little buddy made it, but so we're gonna have to mow again already. Lots of things back here to do. Had a really bad back problem for a few days. That was kind of almost debilitating, but I managed to make it a little bit better now. So that's my trees. This is cleaned up a little bit. I've got a lot of work to do back here. So we're gonna pull up my lawnmower. You may say, "Wow, there's a mess back here," but it's a lot cleaner. It's in there. I'm not even gonna show you what it looks like in that room. That's where I gotta get to. It's this. All that's gotta come out of there, and it's gotta be reorganized here. And I did reorganize here, and there's not a place where you will not see some sort of gaming carcass of some kind. Hence, gaming carcass. See them all? That gazebo, I'll go back through that again, is 16 feet all the way square, and then it's about 8 feet deep of this stuff. And I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything this year. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to do it at all. It's a major project. It would cost thousands of dollars to get it out of there. Of course I don't have that. All right, so let's put my lawnmower out. I made it look easier to get it out. Again, I went to Home Depot to get a new one of these. $750. I was like, holy crap. I think when I found this one, it was at Home Depot and it was a used one, and I got it for $200. And I've had it for, I want to say 5 years now. The best thing ever. I don't think I'd want to spend $750 on a lawnmower, but I guess I could. Well, I can't afford it. But then I got another generator over the winter. This is my old generator. So I got a backup generator. Generators here, down there, and then I have the plug that plugs into the house, and then that runs into the. We thought that blizzard we were going to lose power, but we didn't. But I'm ready for it, because now, last summer, we got really lucky. Not we meaning here in Rhode Island, but Florida, all the East Coast. We had some really giant hurricanes that turned at the last minute, and none of them hit the land. So this year we're starting fresh again. So who knows with the hurricane season? Tornadoes are just crazy out Midwest. Couldn't imagine living out Midwest. If I did, I would try to build an underground house. Underground. You know, there's gonna be places I've talked about many times. The next, probably not in my lifetime, but in lifetimes after that, you just can't live anymore. The old saying, oh, we're just going to rebuild? Nah, it's just not going to work anymore. There's going to be, nope, we're just going to move on. And that's just going to be vacant land to use for, I don't know what else I can use it for. Because the hurricanes are going to be tornadoes out there will be so frequent. But the hurricane season, as we were just saying, who knows what this year will be. We got really lucky. The whole East Coast got lucky last summer. All right, so let's do some more. So let's talk AI for a couple of minutes. So AI finally has gotten better, for me anyway. When I was using AI when it first came out, and even up till last year, AI could not take a photo, like my photo now, you'll see it a lot now, and put words on it and spell it right. You could never spell. So how'd that get in there? Just shot out. Yeah, AI could never spell while putting a photo. AI also could never reproduce the same exact photo it did the first time. As soon as it did a photo, and then you're like, well, can you tweak that photo and add this or such and such? You could never do it. But now, finally, AI can make photos. Take a photo of me, and then I give AI the ideas to put in it, and it makes me the thumbnail. It's pretty awesome. So you'll see a lot of that. We'll do it with the lawn. Just trying to see if I can get my YouTube channel. We're just starting to get back into it now, so we'll see what we can come up with going down around. But for now, like I said, AI has gotten better where I can make fun thumbnails. See if I can grab some more views. Said I wasn't going to promote, but I did promote just a little bit, just on a couple of videos. We talked about finishing my debt consolidation program and the reality of there really isn't a lot of savings there. Not like they say on the commercials. You're not going to save 50%. What happens is, for each creditor that the lawyer negotiates with, say they take 50% off of that 50% that was taken off goes to the lawyer, or close to it. So technically, you're not saving 50%. So I did a cool little video. I promoted it. Not going to promote a lot. So, see if I can get some views up, some more audience a little bit. If I can get monetized again, which I'm sure it's not going to happen for a while, but first you got to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours. We'll see. only just promoted just a couple little things. My little bird, I promoted that little one, my little bird. It's a cool little buddy. I don't think he made it, but alright, we'll put the long gun back here first. Nice. And then later on, I'm gonna weed whack the front. But like I said, that battery is only really wimpy. There's a bigger one you can put in there, but the batteries are real expensive. The one tree. Yeah, the grass is growing really fast. Even the last week. Not a lot of rain. We're a little bit short of rain here in Westerly, Rhode Island. We almost had a heat wave. Yesterday was almost in the 90s. Today and tomorrow are supposed to be in the 90s. That's in they take the measurement by the airport, which is in the mid-center of Rhode Island. Down here by the coast, we're probably 10 to 20 degrees cooler. But we're not in the 90s. But. So I do all this kind of stuff first thing in the morning. That makes sense. Mowing, it's about 6:30 in the morning. It's really cool already. So that's what I do with this stuff. Get it out of the way. It's early. That's the other benefit of having an electric mower. It makes noise, but not to the magnitude of a gas mower. My neighbor, who's right over here, the next door to me, he's got an old gas mower that just makes all kinds of noise. He's got a huge yard back there. So it's the same old gas mower. One that goes on, off, on. It runs not too nice. Electric mower is going to push $750. So, cleaned up a little back here so I can mow quick and easy. And we'll probably start doing more work on that bottom room. So I have a lot of fun things coming in. I got something today to go look at. It's a Tandy. Plus I love my Tandies. Tandy 3000 HD. It's IBM. It's like an IBM, early IBM kind of deal. So we'll check that out later. Two other things coming in. Another Tandy 1200 HD. On a couple. They're pretty cheap on auction. Auctions as a seller, you never do good. I did a few auctions and I lost my shirt on them, but I got rid of it. I got rid of some stuff. So, of course, I still have lots of sales. They'll continue up to 65% off. Helps pay for. I live basically eBay sale to eBay sale, and I'm always chasing some sort of debt. So if you watch my debt consolidation loan video, you'll see what I'm saying. There's lots of debt going on. I had to take out, I use through eBay Libris. I use Libris now. What it does is it gives you X amount as a loan, throws the interest rate on it to start, and then it just takes 20% off the sales until you get paid, until it's paid off. So I use that now. Interest is about as high as if you were to string it over. But what I did is I used it to help to pay off the rest of my first debt consolidation loans. That's completely done now. Even the extra amount that I owed through the other company. So I can finally say that I finished that debt. But I have another debt, so you're always chasing a debt, right? You live life that way. Just basically life is just you're just a rental for everything, really. Think about it. You're just renting space. You're renting everything. So if you live life that way, it makes a lot more sense. Permanently paying for anything, you're not going to be around for it permanently. That's the way I look at it. Just get the debt, use it to build on other stuff, right? Someday I'll get it all paid off. The good thing is this little house here is worth enough, and we talk about all the time that I'm still living life 9.0, and hopefully again it'll keep going. My mother's been okay. Had some scares lately, but something's going to change, and then that'll be life 10.3. It'll be significantly different. So at that point, I will have to reevaluate whether I can afford to stay here on my own. Definitely won't be able to get any more good funds though. But I always still would like to see YouTube be profitable in some way. I just don't have what it takes to do it. Well, we started over, which I'm glad I started over YouTube because I learned a lot more doing it the second time. Not in as much of a rush. And now AI caught up, so I can use it to have the thumbnails I never had before. That's not really changing much of anything right now, but I'll continue with it. It's fun. Maybe at some point it'll work out. So AI, I'm a big fan. To me, it gives me an extension of my brain. AI is, I can do so much more now with AI, learning wise. Because at 58 years old, I have such a thirst for knowledge of all the things I always wanted to learn. So that's why you'll always see me getting all this new stuff or other stuff that I've never had, so I can learn about it. Why not, right? It's still there. Mostly older stuff. New tech too. I did invest in some smart glasses, but that crashed and burned. I returned them. At some point we will get another set of smart glasses. And I'm sure there'll be lots and lots of new fun AI stuff coming out. So Apple just got a lawsuit settled because they really promoted how AI was in their phones, and I even had a Samsung Galaxy S4 24 Ultra. There was nothing in it that was AI. I got a cheap one now. I got an A17 or something. That's what I'm using now. It's all the same. Spend $1,000 on a phone was crazy. I resold those. Now I just use this one. Soon there'll be an AI pod of some kind. That's what I'm thinking. Surprised Apple hasn't introduced AI pod yet. It'll be like an iPod, except you'll be able to use it for everything AI. But AI still can't see yet. So until AI can see, meaning I can be on my workbench, have AI watching what I'm doing, or I can show AI a board, and it can say, tell me what the board is. All I can do is type it, show it a photo sometimes. Even photos don't really work. So once AI gets eyes, then we'll be doing something. So the extension of my, I got a big whack back here. The extension of my brain will be significantly more as AI gets better. I'm 58 now. Love to live to be 100, but some days I'm lucky if I'm going to make it to 60. My back is killing me today. Couldn't even walk. Not bad now. So I'd love to see what technology technology is like, at least by 2050. I don't think I'll make it, but it'll be interesting to see. Of course, I'll still be playing around with stuff and between now and my last breath, pretty much. Yeah. The key to my life is just having something to do all the time. You know, clean and sober since 2011, having things to do, learning a lot of stuff I never knew. Learned a lot. Although that debt that I showed you from the there's it back. The debt I showed you from my video. I put myself through at-home gaming school or at-home technical school. So if you're gonna go to school, you got to take out a loan. So that's basically what that was. Just getting stuff, learning about stuff, right? So I paid off my student loan. Is what I just did. Although we got, not as much stuff now. Gaming, I'm done pretty much. Now I'm just into mostly old vintage computer stuff. Although I do have three GameCubes coming in. Those will be in soon. I ordered 3 GameCubes, 8 more N64s. I'm a big fan. I like N64. They do pretty good. I make my money back and maybe a little bit after. So 8 N64 is expensive. I got one Super Nintendo, one Nintendo. I call them the big 3. Nintendo Big 3, the first 3. So when those will be in soon, we'll play around with them as always. Selling a lot of the inner metal N64s. Most of the motherboards don't work, but sometimes I sell them. Some just fixed a couple of the 04 motherboards. Those are the dreaded 04 N64 motherboards. They never work. Said one had some sort of a capacitor issue, and see if I had the knowledge to fix boards. Oh, that would make life easier. But that requires the board work, and I just soldering, unsoldering, desoldering. I'm trying to learn. I got all the stuff for it, but yet to do it. That's a quick little mow. Soon we'll be climbing up in the trees and doing some tree action. Both those trees are going to need to be done. They'll grow really high if I don't. So we'll do that soon. I gotta move my car, my truck. Still have my Jeep. It's over in the corner here. Yeah, so we got a nice stretch of weather. All nice, nothing, no rain or anything in the next couple days. But the car's right there, so just do it from here. Oh, it's actually louder than it's normal. I don't know about that. Alright, so we're just going to do that for now. And then we'll do the front a little bit.